Hi, this is an instructional video for how to put together the 4x8 Kwik Goals for the U8 in VYS. The goal has these metal tubings here, and there's actually 8 pieces of tubing plus a net. So I'm going to show you the pieces and then we'll put it all together. First of all, we have 2 longer pieces. These longer pieces have holes on the side here. These will go together with the 2 shorter pieces to form the base in the back and the crossbar in the front of the goal. As you'll see, you have 4 pieces that are this length, this shorter length, that are L or J shaped here, but 2 of the pieces have the holes on the side here, and 2 of the pieces have the holes in the top. So these will go, as you can see here, the hole is on the top, and this piece will actually come up at a right angle like that. So separate these pieces based on the holes. And then lastly, you'll have 2 pieces with these 2 male ends here, and these are actually the goalposts. So we'll see where these go when we put it all together. So it's pretty simple to put together. The hardest part is actually putting the net on as you're putting it together, but we'll walk through it and you can see how it goes. So the first step is to construct, take one of the long poles that you have here and pair it up with one of the shorter poles with the hole on the side. So you'll make 2 of these pairs. They just snap into place like this. Okay, so one pair will be for the back, and the other pair will be the crossbar. Once you have those together, you can start threading the net. And it's important for the net to lay out. The easiest is if you lay it out like this before you put it together. There are tags on the nets that say top corner. And if you see these tags here, so I usually put the top corner up. And then that way when you put together this back, you can start by threading from the back and work and build up to the front and work your way up. So now that we have the back piece together, have to actually thread it through the net so that the back of the netting stays together or stays to the base of the unit. And the simplest way to do this is to actually do it before you put it together. So I'll just take them apart. And you want to start at this line which comes down the back. This is the kind of the structure for the back netting. If you start right there, you can just weave it. You can just go in and out all the way to the middle, weaving the pole through the net. Once you get roughly to the middle, you can do the same on the other side. Weave that through. And then put it back together. And that'll form the back of the netting, or the back of the goal. From there, you want to take these 2 pieces where the holes on the top that I showed earlier, and these will connect to either side and form the rest of the base of the goal. So one for each side, we'll put through. And again, as you do it, you want to try to weave through this netting. This actually should go up the side of it, so you can, I guess it's better if you start from the top here and weave it through on the outside. So there's one blue line that runs down here, and this will actually be one of the back kind of braces, and then the net comes all the way out to the side. So you want to feed it through the side here. Once you have that done, you can just snap it in place and repeat on the other side. Now, you don't really have to get every crisscross for this net to actually have a solid hold on it. If you do every other, that can work too. But it's just important that you get enough such that the net will stay firmly connected to the frame. It won't sag. So now that you have the base, the next step is to put on the goalposts, which are these pieces here. So if you attach the goalpost, you'll see in a second, you can actually then slide the part you thread through up. So we'll attach both goalposts. So now we have the base frame, and then the last piece is to put on the crossbar. One thing to keep in mind when you're assembling this is you always want these connectors to be facing backwards. So when you have this crossbar, if you start putting it together in this direction, you see the connectors facing out. That's the wrong direction. So that would be your key as to which direction to put it in. And just like we did with the base, it's actually easier to thread it through the net if you do this in two parts. Hopefully you have somebody helping you. That makes it even easier. But if you're doing it by yourself, you can just do it one at a time. So this is the upper corner. You see where all three of these blue lines meet together. So this would be the upper corner underneath the crossbar. So that's where you want to start threading it. And then just go every other, just like you have with the rest of it. Okay, that should be far enough. At that point, you can attach the crossbar. Okay, and then we have the last piece. So you can get this netting. Get it ready. Then connect it up right here. And just meet it in the middle. These two. And the last piece is this, which can sometimes be a little bit difficult because of the net. And there you have it, an assembled goal. You can fine-tune the netting at that point, now that you've got it all together. And this is the final product. Again, the tags go in these top corners. And now the net is fully secured to the frame is together, and this goal should be portable and ready to use. And that's how we do it in 10 minutes or less, put together these quick goals. So I hope these instructions help you, and good luck.